Hey there, Cancer, and welcome to your week of December 13th, 2021 general tarot reading. We're going to be looking at your energy coming into this week, some possible challenges here for you, some possible outcomes for you as well. We're going to clarify all those cards and then tie everything off with an oracle card at the end of the video. So you're going to want to stick around for all that. These are general messages, though, here, Cancer, so some of it or all of it or maybe none of it will resonate with you. If it does resonate, that's awesome. If it doesn't resonate, it's just not part of your message, or it's just not your message at all. So don't try to make something fit that doesn't. Don't try to make no square pegs fit in no round holes. All right, so let's get in and see what we got here for you. I'm liking this so far. Let's just even this up before we carry on here. But we're starting things off. Your energy here on the left, the Queen of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Hierophant. Don't worry about gender. It's just energy. They can't call something. They can't have two Queens of Wands or two Kings of Wands, of course, right? But here we are with the Queen of Wands. I feel like you're in a very positive energy here at this time. I feel like you're very much set to positivity here. You see the Queen of Wands, she has the sunflower in her hands, and sunflowers, they look for the sun, or they find other sunflowers and, you know, looking for positivity and happiness wherever they can find it here. So I like that for you to start things off here. So I feel like you're very much in that path. I feel like you're not letting things get you down when your plans aren't going your way either here. We have the Five of Cups here. The three cups have been knocked over, and we have two cups still here for you. Two cups that are still saying that not everything is lost. But more importantly than that, we also have this bridge and the two cups here. Hello, Journey. How are you today? I need you to just take a seat back. No, that's the wrong way, Journey. I need you over here, buddy. Come on. Get your bum out. Come on. There you go. Take a seat. There you go. All right. So yes, as I say, not everything is lost. There are other solutions to things than what you, bless you, than what you may think, of course, here, because as we were saying, the two cups here, the bridge, and then the town, that means you can still reach your goals. It's just not necessarily in the way you thought you would here. And I feel like you're very much not letting anything go to waste with the Hierophant here. Hello again, sir. We're going to have to just sit you down for just a minute. Thank you, sir. He's being so troublesome. As I just showed you there is more than one way to solve a problem. I first tried to have a peaceful solution where he just sat off to the side, but then we just had to sit him down off the table. So, oh, and here he comes. He's looking for a solution to his problem now too, coming back for more. But here we are. See, that's what we do. We find other solutions here. So the Hierophant that Journey has so pleasantly covered here is a teacher. He's someone who trains you, someone who shows you new things, new knowledges here for you. And where I'm talking about, I feel like you're not letting anything go to waste, is to say that you're not letting your experiences turn into unteachable moments, right? Where you see like, oh, there are other paths, there are other ways to do things here, and not letting that sort of say like, oh, this was just a bad thing, there's nothing I could do from it, or there was no way to save this. It's like, no, there are other avenues to explore, there are other paths here for us. So I'm liking that. Some challenges you might be facing here are the Seven of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Swords. I hope you can see that as clear as possible with Mr. Fuzzy Butt here in the way. But the Wheel of Fortune is a card about you get what you give with it. So you have to be very conscious of that this week. If you're thinking in a negative way, negativity is going to come back to you. If you're thinking in a positive way, it's going to come back positive for you. So just be wary of that. With the Seven of Wands as well here, I feel like you might be a little too defensive, a little too sensitive at this time, right? This person, they seem quite upset here, trying to defend their position. But I feel like you might just be, like I say, just a little too defensive. Maybe need to ease off a bit here. And with the Queen of Swords too, your words and your thoughts might be a little too biting as well. The Queen of Swords, she suffers no fools, which is great. She doesn't let people, lie to her, deceive her, but she's also quite, biting with her comments, right? She comes down with that sword. She says, hey, like, this is how it is, and this is how it's going to be, of course. So just be careful of that. Again, like with the Wheel of Fortune, if you say something hurtful and harmful to someone else, they might just turn around and say the same thing back to you. Moving right along here to your potential outcomes, we got the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. That's really awesome. 2 aces here confirm anything that I haven't really been talking about here that relates to the reading. If you kind of have some questions I'm not really like touching on here, that obviously I can't touch on everything, but the Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups showing up together, 2 aces signifies like, yes, go for it. With the Knight of Pentacles here as well, on top of these 2, I feel like you're starting up something really good here. I feel like something is happening where you are focusing on a plan you've made, and it's bringing you a lot of positive emotion to you, as well as something that you really want to grow and something that you feel really passionate about, or something you really want in your life here with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands showing all these little sprouts of life coming out of it here, saying it's going to grow something. It's going to grow something big here in due time, and that's sort of what you're going for. It's like, I want to grow something that I'm eventually going to be quite proud of, something that I really want in my life. The Ace of Cups saying that we're overflowing with positive emotion, we're overflowing with goodness at this time because we're following through with our plan and trying to achieve everything we want to achieve here. As we approach now, we're going to have to do some clarifiers, and I'm going to have to move our little friend here out of the way. Yes, sir, I'm talking about you. So let us get into your clarifiers. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it so much. No, that wasn't a cue for you to get in here. Come on now, bud. Let's get back. Come on, let's stay here. All right. Hopefully, yes, I know you want to be petted and you want to be loved all the time. I understand that. I know you want my affection all the time, but we have to try something different here. You have to let me help the people out journey here, all right? So we're going to get into your clarifiers. We got to pop out already to start things off. But as we get in your clarifiers, we're also going to be tying everything off with an oracle card at the end of the video, so you're going to want to stick around for that. Thank you so much for being here, Cancer. Appreciate it so much. And let's get in here. We got the Strength card. We've also got the Queen of Wands again, and we've got the Ace of Cups again. Wow, that's very interesting. So you're very strong at this time. Maybe you have some Leo in your chart. If I didn't mention it before, the Hierophant is Taurus's card, so you may have Taurus in your chart as well. But with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups repeating again, I feel like you are finding positivity, and you are finding the positive emotions and the good where you can, right? Like, even though things may not be necessarily working out for you, Cancer, again, we're just looking for the positive. We're looking for the things that are good here at this time. And maybe that is a big strength of yours, is to be able to see like the silver lining on those dark clouds out there, right? Just being able to look at things in a positive perspective. So I'm digging that. So that's awesome. So let's take a look and clarify your challenge cards as well here. See what's going on. What do we got for them as well? Got the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, 3 aces, 4 aces really. If you count the Ace of Cups twice here, but we got the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Money might be a concern for you at this time, as Pentacles can represent coins, material things in your life here. So that might be something that you might be, defending your position on. Might be a financial thing at this time. Might be why you're kind of, on edge here with the Queen of Wands, where you're kind of just like, maybe a little ready to snap at someone over money, over something. Maybe, someone you're dealing with, someone you live with or something, where you might feel like they're spending their finances on foolish things or something like that. Or maybe you feel like you're doing that as well, and you just can't help yourself for some reason or another, or you feel like you're very much at this time, money has to be tight. You can't waste a penny, right? Of course. But yeah, it could be something like that where you're having some trouble here. With the Three of Pentacles, it is a card of working together with people. So yeah, whether it's in your challenges, you could be having a hard time there. With the Ace and Page of Pentacles, it's like starting up something new. So it might be saying like, hey, like starting this new, maybe you're making an investment, or maybe you're gaining information and researching something that you want to invest in here. Could potentially say like, we're having some difficulties with that. But I see you starting up something new here in the future. So maybe like we were talking about, being able to realize that there are more than one path. Maybe not the Ace of Pentacles, but the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands might be the keys to your new success here. So let's take a look and clarify your outcome cards as well here, Cancer. See what's happening with them too. All right. We got the Hangman. the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, there you go. The Hangman, taking that different perspective. As you can see, the Hangman is upside down in comparison to all the other cards. He looks at things from a different perspective from the rest of us. So again, we're taking that what we were talking about, if I could talk, here with the Five of Cups, like, seeing that not all is lost. There is still other ways we can achieve things. I feel like that is a strength of yours. It's just we need to lean into it a bit more here. I feel like there are other places in your life where you can take that approach, maybe not so straightforward. Let's look at things from a different way. Maybe you need to challenge some ideas in your life here, especially when it comes to finances. And look at it, maybe you've done something the same way all the time, and maybe turn it around and try it a different method here. With the Four and Eight of Pentacles showing up, I like that both of them showed up because they're both cards of working hard, especially with the Eight of Pentacles. It's about practice makes perfect. And with the Four of Pentacles, it's about playing it safe and let's just do what everyone else does here. So maybe this is some sort of new thing we've heard about. There's some people out there telling you gotta get in on the ground floor with it. All that cryptocurrency stuff that's been going on nowadays. It's all the craze. Maybe that's something you're thinking about getting into. And this is saying hey, maybe let's not do that. Let's stick to what's worked in the past. Let's take that new perspective and say yeah, this is exciting and it's cool to be on the ground floor for something like that. And maybe it will pay off big time, but let's take a look and let's play it safe for now, not put any of our money into something that may not potentially pay off here down the road here. In the meantime, let's work hard on the stuff that we do know and the things that we have done before, which is an interesting perspective here to take with the Hangman, because the Hangman says, let's take a new look at something, where your new look ends up becoming your old look, right? It's let's not do the new thing, let's do the old thing, right? So very interesting. So let us take a look at your oracle cards, tie everything off while Journey here is so willingly to sleep on your reading here. Hopefully this has been helping you out. Hopefully this has been resonating with you. Appreciate all the love and support I get every time you guys tune into these videos. I appreciate it so much, and I'm sending it right back out to you. We got cards flipping all over the place here. We got cards flipping in the deck. That Koala Spirit, funnily enough, when I was doing the fire signs, I think every single one of them, the Koala Spirit was really trying to get out, really trying to get out of the deck. So very interesting that it's still restless in here. Must be something going on with the collective this week. So let's see what we got here for you. We got the Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. Yeah, you may feel like we need to get in on the ground floor on something. We need to start investing in something else, like I was saying, something new and exciting here. But sometimes, life works out in mysterious ways where, sometimes it's yes, this is kind of this thing that comes in and it's exciting. And then you feel here it's saying don't necessarily jump in on that. Let's play it safe first. Let's see how it plays out before we jump into this, and stick to our plan that we already have in place that's been working so well so far, and then just move on with that, because I feel like that's going to be more satisfactory. And you may look back on this and months or years or whatever down the road and realize, oh, that really didn't pay off for anybody and it actually didn't work out. And I'm so glad I decided to be cautious and take the time instead of throwing my money at something and potentially causing a big financial mistake for myself here. So I hope that has resonated for you here. Cancer. I just had a mind-blanking moment there for a second. But thank you for being here, Cancer. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully this has helped you out. Hopefully this has resonated with you. If you want to help out the channel, though, you can hit that thumbs up, that like button down below. Helps out the channel a ton. You can subscribe to the channel as well. That also helps out me, and it also helps out you find this channel much easier, so that you can find your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign videos after this one. Check them out too after this reading. I'm losing my mind here, not able to talk straight, so I'm going to end the video by saying thank you so much for being here, Cancer, and I hope to see you in the next video.